Well, the time has come. I need to get rid of a van. So the Sportsmobile is going to stay. But my 2014 Chevy Express 3500 is going to be for sale. Quick little walk around. I do have a couple dings on the hood from a tree branch that fell. A couple little scrapes here. Other than that, in really good shape. You can see right now I got the shore power plugged in. So it's just runoff extension cord. Just plug it in. You can see there. This cap goes over top. And we'll plug it back in. And that goes to a trickle charger inside for the house battery. Before it gets too dark, we'll check out the interior. Power windows, power locks, one of the main reasons I bought it, that and it was extended. It does have cruise control. No CD player, but AM FM. 2 cigarette lighter plug-ins, which is handy. And up in the mirror is where the backup camera is, because it does have a backup camera. Interior is in great condition. Sorry, my phone is struggling with the lighting. Down to the back. Trying not to film too much of the mess at my house. It does have the hitch adapter, and then there's the wiring for trailer hitch if you have one. There's the jack in there. So this is inside. These lights are LED, so they don't really pull much power. This does lift up. This little box. Basically just kept the little hand tools and stuff like that in here. Just stuff that was easy to grab onto, and then of course when you're in the bed you can put stuff up on top. The switches for these lights and all is up there, but you can turn them off independently. You just wanted one on or something. I did put the fans in the up position. So that's what they look like. There's 2 of them. This one here blows out and blows in. So if you're laying in the bed and you want the cool evening air to blow down on you, this one blows in or out. But the forward one only blows out. It's like I need to wash the roof. This flips up, these cushions, you can just flip them up like that. It's one-handed. Second one will flip up. I used to also stick my bedding and pillows in here because you got extra space. And then this will flip up. I'm going to switch to something that stays up a little bit better than that, but this allows you to put bicycles in here, or in my case, a few sheets of plywood or drywall or whatever it is I need, because this van was really like dual purpose for me. Another thing is these actually slide in and out, so if you had something really big or something bigger, you could always slip it in and out like that. And this one here will go crossways over there, and then this could be switched around, put in sideways like that, so you'd have a big open hole if you needed it. This is here mainly for some sort of support on the bed when these parts are down. And that's the other thing it does when this drops down, they actually kind of rest on here. So that's why I made these. But again, if you did have something big you were going to stick underneath, you could take them out. They both come out. And this is just a little extra access door to over here to this corner. There is access spots in the top here too. So these will lift out, get under there, and store extra stuff in there. Same with this one too. You can kind of see some of my wiring. And that's the bed. So these doors will go this far. It's kind of like halfway, but you can release, if you grab in here, you pull that towards you, and that'll allow the door to swing out flat like that. I'll show you in a second. You can see here how they kind of open up wide when you release this right here. Cushions are a little firm, but they work. I usually sleep crossways if I'm by myself, a little bit more on a diagonal. And you got stereo speaker there, and there's another one back in here behind the fridge. That's the inverter. I will show you, let's see. So back here underneath, if you don't have the fridge in here, you can use it as a desk. It's actually kind of nice. Say if you were just doing a weekend, you brought a cooler or something like that instead, or you didn't have a place for power. There's a little storage cabinet here. I used to keep tools and some other things in here too that were a little more handy. This switch, if it's in the off position, lights up. So, you know, when I hook up the power, you leave that off like that, and then you know you got power in the van. And then once you turn it on, now the outlets in the van will have power. There's the inverter. There's my other stereo speaker. There's an outlet here at the sink. This switch, we'll switch it from blue to white or off. The switch is here. This is a boat panel, but those are the lights. This one here is the top one, which shows the power, and then it also do the radio. I'll turn the radio on. I'm not going to do it because it'll play music, and YouTube might not like the songs. So that's that switch, and that'll get me these lights here. You see I got an LED over the door, which is a really bright one, and that one's number 3. There it is. And the last one is the power to my fans. And you always hear a chirp when you turn it on. It's just the fans getting power. Fans go up and down with the knob. So to lower it, that closes it. And then they have switches here. Speed. And in the summertime, even when I'm not using the van, I usually leave this back fan open. If it's really hot, I'll leave both fans open just so some air can get through the vehicle even if I'm not using it. See, I knew I need an outlet cover somewhere. Alright, so there's the outlet, and that's the wire that runs down to a trickle charger at the battery. And there's the battery. I know it's hard to see, but right in front of the battery is where I used to keep the porta pot. I'm sure nobody wants my old nasty porta pot. And then in here we have the tank for water, and then this is the gray water tank. You know, I've considered plumbing it directly outside, and I guess you could do that if you wanted with a valve, but I really don't use the sink that much, you know, other than maybe a little bit of washing up or brush your teeth or something, but sometimes you just do that outside. Little drawer here. And then up front, it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but there's a battery switch right here behind me. And so right now I have the house battery separated from the van itself. If I'm driving down the road, I'll flip it open like that. It shows green up top. It's hard to see with the lighting, but that'll connect the engine to the back house battery and it'll charge it. I do have this little rod right here, which is for the curtain. So we just undo this. And pull this across. I usually hang a sweatshirt or something on these hooks when I'm in here at night. And it just kind of blocks anything that would come through the corner as far as view from the outside. Matter of fact, we'll go outside while the lights are on. So you can see the lights are on inside, and you can see some light through there. But it's pretty well obstructed. Like I said, you can hang something, sometimes tuck something around this corner right here. Let's see. That's it. Anyway, that is the van tour. This van's been great. Definitely going to miss it.